warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good evening. I'm Muhammad Farhan Hakimi bin Umar Farod, and these are today's top story about problem arising in speaking in Standard Malay language. As we know, Standard Malay is enshrined in Article 152 of the Malaysian Constitution, which designates it as the official language for all governmental affairs. This legal framework underscores its importance in fostering national identity and unity among Malaysia's multi-ethnic population. The language acts as a vehicle cultural expression and heritage preservation, reflecting the nation's history and value. About in education, Standard Malay is crucial for instruction and communication within school. It is intended to be the primary medium of instruction, although there are ongoing debates about its effective and implementation in multilingual classroom. The promotion of Malay as a language of advanced knowledge is essential for its relevance in modern academic discourse. Despite its official status, there is a noticeable decline in the proficiency and usage of Standard Malay among younger generation. Factors contributing to this decline include the increasing preference for English and other foreign language, particularly in urban areas where economic opportunities often favor English fluency. Reports indicate that many Malay families are opting to use English at home, further diminishing the everyday use of Malay. For more information, we'll be together with my friend at school, Mahdi bin Karunizam, to ask the sir about opinion on this issue.
Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Mahdi bin Harizam. I'm reporting on the challenge in speaking Standard Malay. Particularly among the younger generations, we're seeing a rising concern over this diminishing fluency in using the official language. To help shed more light on this, I'm joined by Teacher Haris, a local language teacher. Thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure.
1 hour later.
There has been a thought about how younger generation struggle with Standard Malay, especially in terms of fluency and accuracy. In your experience as a teacher, what are the main challenges that students face when speaking Standard Malay? Okay.
2 hours later.
Okay, thank you. When addressing student difficulties, it's important to recognize the challenges they face. Many students struggle due to a lack of practice, which can hinder their confidence and fluency. Over-reliance on local dialects often leads to misunderstanding in formal contexts, as they might not translate directly into standard language. Additionally, the informal language used on social media can impact their writing and speaking skills, making it harder for them to adapt to more formal communication styles. For lack of practice, many students may not have enough exposure to English outside the classroom. This limits their ability to develop their skill in a real-world context. Next, over-reliance on local dialect can enrich cultural identity. They might not always align with standard language expectation, which can lead to confusion and miscommunication. Lastly, informal languages from social media often promote shorthand and slang, which can seep into students' academic writing and speaking, affecting clarity and professionalism. Thank you.
Many experts blame the influence of social media for these struggles. Given the widespread use of casual abbreviates language online, do you think this is a major contributing factor? How do you think the teachers can address this in the classroom?
Okay, thank you for that kind of question. Okay, thank you for that kind of question. Social media undeniably plays a significant role in shaping how students communicate today. While it offers a platform for creativity and self-expressions, it often promotes informal language use and slang that can seep into their academic writing. This casual style can lead to challenges in understanding formal language conventions, which are crucial in educational and professional settings. So, integrating formal language exercise is first, structured writing assignments. I assign tasks where students must take a casual piece of writing like a social media post and transform it into a formal piece, such as an essay or a report. This not only reinforces their understanding of language registers but also improves their ability to articulate their thought in various formats. Next, debate and discussion. We engage in classroom debate on relevant topics. This encourages students to practice formal speaking skills, articulate their argument clearly, and use appropriate language. They learn to navigate formal discourse while still valuing their own voice. And by integrating these strategies, I aim to create a more balanced approach that values the creativity of social media while ensuring that students develop the necessary skills to communicate effectively in formal contexts. This balance is crucial for their academic success and future professional endeavors.
The Ministry of Education has recently introduced programs aimed at improving standards Malay proficiency through competition and workshop. From your perspective, do you see this initiative making a difference in student language skill?
A few moments later.
Okay, thank you for that kind of question. I have been closely monitoring the effectiveness of our initiative to integrate formal language exercise alongside the influence of social media. Overall, I have noticed several positive outcomes. First, increased awareness. Students are becoming more aware of the difference between formal and informal languages. Their ability to identify this distinction has improved, which is reflected in their writing and speaking. Many have expressed surprise at how often they use casual language in contexts where it might not be appropriate. Second, improved writing skill. The structured writing assignments where students transform informal pieces into formal ones have been particularly effective. I have been seeing a notable increase in clarity and coherence in their essays and reports. They are not just using formal vocabulary, they are also applying more sophisticated sentence structure. Overall, student response have been quite positive. Many appreciate the opportunity to practice formal language in a way that feels relevant and engaging. Some have mentioned that they enjoy the challenge of adapting their writing style and are proud of their progress. However, a few still find the transition from casual to formal language difficult, particularly when they revert to habits formed in informal contexts.
Lastly, what more do you think can be done, either at the school level or within the community, to encourage better use of standard Malay in everyday communication?
2,000 years later.
Okay, for the last question, to build on our progress in helping students navigate the balance between informal and formal language, I have a few suggestions for further steps that could enhance their learning experience. First, increasing exposure to standard Malay in media. Diverse media source encourage students to engage with a wider variety of media in Standard Malay, such as news, article, podcasts, and educational videos. We could curate a list of recommended resources that highlight different contexts and register of the language. Next. Second, more practical speaking opportunities. Role-playing exercise, as an example, implement role-playing activities that simulate real-life scenarios such as job interviews, presentations, or formal discussions. This will help students practice formal language in a safe environment. The last one is workshop and seminars. My example is language workshop. Organized workshops focusing on specific aspects of formal language use, such as academic writing or professional communication. This could include guest speakers or local experts who can share their insights. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you for your sharing your insight, Teacher Haris. It's clear that while there are challenges, there are also opportunities to improve how we use and appreciate Standard Malay.
Thank you, Mahdi bin Khairunizam. So, in conclusion, while Standard Malay holds significant cultural and national importance in Malaysia, its usage is increasingly challenged by globalization and changing society attitude. Addressing this issue requires concerted effort from both government and community stakeholders to promote and preserve the language effective. And at the same time, the government is encouraging mainstream media to play a bigger role by using accurate and formal language in their broadcast. That's all for today news. Thank you for watching and bye bye.